Hello everyone and welcome back to BTech. In this video, we'll look at two of the biggest updates for Dogecoin since its inception. Both of these are going to be game changer for Dogecoin, so let's look at them. So Dogecoin Foundation has announced the creation of the Dogecoin in testnet, which will allow decentralized apps to be tested before the mainnet becomes live. This would increase the utility of Dogecoin coin on a bigger scale. For instance, the Polygon Edge is the foundation for the upcoming Dogecoin in testnet. This allows developers to have access to a new blockchain that is completely compatible with Ethereum smart contracts. The ability to analyze the network before the maintenance deployment will allow the Doge army to enter the NFT market, DeFi applications, and other areas. On the CoinZone blockchain, users will be able to lend, borrow, and mine coins. Also, there was another big announcement for Dogecoin. Dogecoin Foundation said it seeks community comments on the preview of the new Dogecoin website. The foundation recalls organizing a community group 9 months ago to upgrade the previous Dogecoin website and create a team to work on any future Dogecoin websites. As a result, 20 volunteers with diverse abilities spanning from writing and translation to HTML, CSS, and graphic design were assembled. Since then, the team has built a system for publishing, translating, and maintaining web pages for the Dogecoin community, beginning with the Dogecoin Foundation website and progressing to the Dogecoin website. It goes on to say that the only remaining components of the task are the translations, which are not yet finished, and some minor mobile issues. The preview will last 2 weeks, and users will be able to go through the Dogepedia pages, contribute ideas using the GitHub issue system, and even participate. According to Dogecoin creator Michi Lumen, Dogecoin, which refers to the building block for generating Dogecoin and projects, might be published in version 0.1 shortly. In recent months, the Dogecoin team has focused on establishing the groundwork for Radio, GigaWallet, and many other planned efforts during the initial phase of Dogecoin. Also, the first Dogecoin transaction was sent without the internet using Radio Dogecoin, marking a watershed moment for our favorite name coin. Radio Dogecoin focuses on low-cost radio technologies, allowing Dogecoin transactions to take place without the need for an internet connection. GigaWallet aims to create a publicly available drop-in solution for internet-based tipping and trade by merging a non-custodial wallet with the Dogecoin network. Raul Pal, CEO of Global Macro Investor, predicts that the crypto markets will bottom within the next 5 weeks and that he may begin buying as soon as next week. He linked the current bear market to the 2014 crypto crash, claiming that the ensuing massacre might be a 10x opportunity for investors. Pal stated that he expects global assets to rebound in 12 to 18 months with inflation and recession in the rear-view mirror despite the possibility of commodity price increases over the next year and a half. He predicts the Fed will cut interest rates. According to his research of Bitcoin's weekly relative strength index, which is now at 31, somewhat higher than the Adel of 28, he predicted that the bottom will be reached within the next 5 weeks. The index is a momentum indicator that calculates how much an asset is overbought or oversold based on recent price fluctuations. Pal stated that he may begin shopping next week despite the fact that predicting the precise bottom is practically impossible, citing his experience of wearing an 82% fall in 2014 and then 10x upside subsequently. He hinted that the present situation reminded him of the prior episode and restated his opinion of crypto as a long-term investment rather than a trade. But then, according to Avenue Capital Group CEO Mark Lassery, the gloomy feeling in the crypto market is projected to last until the end of 2022. In an interview on June 15, Restated stated that timing a bottom is unrealistic. Nobody expected Bitcoin, which is presently trading at around 22, to drop as low as it has. He also stated that crypto investors are becoming increasingly concerned as most cryptos continue to report lower figures each day since the beginning of the week. Lassery issued a warning saying you will have more selling, more pain, and it will continue between now and the end of the year, with the Bitcoin fear and greed index falling to 7, indicating severe fear. Lassery feels the flagship crypto has not yet reached its bottom, and so he encourages interested investors to purchase the token as soon as possible. But still, we need to look at 3 metrics that suggest that the Bitcoin price crash is not over yet. This week's stakes are high for many holders. Over half of the supply is being held at a loss, and miners are increasing their Bitcoin holdings in exchanges. Let's talk about the first metric. So weak holders need to be eliminated. Despite a dip to 18-month lows, Bitcoin's price movement has not yet shook out all of its speculators. According to Philip Swift's Road Ratio, additional capitulation is likely. This is because historically, during macro price bottoms, the ratio of short-term to long-term holders has favored the latter. Essentially, once Rhodes' green zone is reached, it indicates that capitulation has reached its high and that a price floor is approaching or has already been established. According to data from on-chain analytics firm Glassnode, our hold has yet to hit its green zone. The second metric is that there aren't enough holders in the water. Although it may appear like the whole Bitcoin market is in decline, many are still holding onto what are most likely tiny profits above 20K waiting for a return. According to CryptoQuant, just 46% of the total Bitcoin supply is being held at a loss as of June 16. Also, at least 60% of the supply must yield unrealized losses before capitulation can be termed, as was the case in March 2020 and late 2018. And the third reason is that despite excellent trade flows, miners are refusing to capitulate. So despite the fact that their production costs are likely closer to 30K than 20K, Bitcoin miners have yet to begin offsetting expenses through sales of hoarded Bitcoin. However, coins are migrating to exchanges at the fastest rate in 7 months. As a result, the Bitcoin network hash rate has not yet suffered a dramatic plunge. As is normal during moments of strong price pressure, the hash ribbon statistic developed by Capriel CEO Charles Edwards supports the lack of a trend. Hash ribbons utilize the 30-day and 60-day moving averages of hash rate to predict miner surrender. When the rising 30-day passes over the rising 60-day, it is safe to believe that the worst is past and miners may return to work. So far, that crossover has yet to occur, which historically indicates that the worst is yet to come. Moving on, billionaire and double-line capital CEO Jeffrey Gundlach believes Bitcoin could fall well below the $20,000 mark, stopping at no further than $10,000. In response to the host's query about how low he anticipated Bitcoin might fall, Gundlach stated, "The trend in crypto is certainly not favorable. It has long since tapped out. Bitcoin was around 600 or so in July of last year, then plummeted to 300. Ultimately, it's going to fall down and then it should bounce back. But it continues putting in. It looks like it's being liquidated. So I'm not optimistic on Nee, who has previously been positive about Bitcoin, who believes that 200 Bitcoins may be the next 5,000. He said it, as the price reaches generally too cold levels, the underlying case of early days for global Bitcoin adoption vs. dwindling supply may triumph. It seems to reason that one of the best performing assets in history would fall in the first half. And then crypto trading analyst Oli Martinez stated that if Bitcoin can maintain a price over 21,630, it will make big gains. If this occurs, the digital asset has the potential to rise to 240. Martinez believes that if it fails, Bitcoin will go below 200 in value. Moving on, another big bullish analysis came out for Bitcoin. Bitcoin expert Joseph TTEC said the current scenario is excellent for Bitcoin in the long run since it is purging the market of leverage frauds and dishonest institutions. Previous bear markets, according to TTEC, have inspired several critical technologies, including the Lightning Network, a major Bitcoin-related project that enables cheaper and quicker Bitcoin transactions. For instance, during the 2015 bear market, the Lightning Network's first concept was developed. Also, Dirk Lee, the CEO of Bitcoin Suez, also believes that the crypto industry must go through crypto winters in order to develop and mature. She said, ultimately, that is what the industry needs to evolve further, and we strive to meet those standards every day. And I 100% agree with her. This crash will prove to be a blessing in disguise for the crypto market. Now let's come back to Dogecoin on the 24 hours chart. Dogecoin is up again 2 days in a row. Now it's up by almost 10%, which is great news. As I said, it looks like we're coming out of the consolidation phase, thanks to the big Dogecoin updates from today and the Fed news from yesterday. In any case, let me know when you think we can get to 8 cents again in the comment section below. Don't forget to hit on the subscribe button. Like, share with friends. Bye.